about traditional family values today, and I will be showing you what it really looks like. This video was supposed to be with Svetlana and her family kitchen, but she doesn't have connection right now, and I'm in our kitchen. I'm visiting my mother-in-law. She's here in the blue, and my sister. And everybody's here joining us because we are making vareniki. Vareniki is traditional Ukrainian dish, and this time the filling is salted cottage cheese, and you can see the process of making vareniki. Ingredients and well, I see the subtitles, but we are in Khmelnytsky. We drove 8 hours yesterday from Uzhgorod to Khmelnytsky throughout Western Ukraine. And this is a big part of traditional family values because we join as families for the Easter. We cook together, we celebrate together, we join all as families, like the whole world that is following traditional family values is doing. So now I am at my mother-in-law's kitchen, and we are going to talk about vareniki. So vareniki is a very simple but very traditional Ukrainian dish. Italians have it in the version of ravioli, dumplings in the East, pelmeni in Russia, but all this, it has the same principle, simple dough with a filling inside. And Ukrainians have all sorts of vareniki, and it can be a dessert and it can be the main dish. So nowadays we will have it as a main dish because now my mother-in-law is going to be cooking. Yes, hello Jack. Yes, so this is like a boiling pot, and some of the vareniki has already been prepared, and you drop it into the boiling pot like this. And it takes very quick to cook because you just drop it, it boils all together, and then you take it away. Now, the dough recipe is very, very simple. You take flour, you may take an egg, you may pass on an egg, flour, salt, and water or milk. Water can be hot, and if you put hot water, then you add a little bit of oil, so the dough becomes more elastic, faster. Then you have to mix it. You have to, really like work on it. I don't know how the word for processing the dough, and then you make like little rolls. Then you cut the rolls into these kind of pieces, and then you have to make this kind of round things. But different families are making it differently. Sometimes you make it like a very big flat, like pizza, like pancake, and then you use a cup, and then you cut this. But we make it very practical. We take a little a roll, then we cut it, and then we make these kind of like round pieces, and then we roll it with a roller. Then we will take the filling, and this time you can make the filling if you are missing cottage cheese at wherever you are. You can take ricotta, and you can add salt into ricotta cheese, and it will be delicious, I'm sure. We don't add anything else, just cheese, egg, cottage cheese, egg, and salt. You may add quail eggs, which will make it more and even more delicious, but we just add a simple egg, one egg, and here's the cheese. Then this we also may add some dill or parsley, sorry, dill or parsley into the cheese if you like it. But we do it plain without any greenery. Let me show you another very specific Ukrainian ingredient to vareniki. We don't put it inside, but we put it outside. And this is pork's fat with caramelized onions. You take pig's fat, you cut it into little squares, and then you fry it on the pan. And when you see it's quite fried, then you add diced onions and caramelized onion together with pork's fat. Fat will turn into shkvarki. That's how we call it. I've heard that in Austria they also call it schmaltz, which is in Ukrainian smalets, which is melted pig's fat. We use it for cooking. Actually, this is the best fat for processing food because it doesn't change its formula and it doesn't become bad and it doesn't produce like, let's call it bad ingredients. My English doesn't come back to me immediately with all the terminology. So this is the best fat to fry on. That's what Ukrainians say. And smalets and shkvarki you put on top of vareniki once it's cooked. And it adds the very specific, delicious, juicy flavor also because you add a little bit of salt into your fried onions with shkvarki. Well, when I was traveling to the Northern Europe, for example in Denmark, they use, in Austria as well, they use pork's fowl extensively, and they even have like shkvarki, which is like pig's fat dried out in like chips, and it was like wow. I was amazed buying it and really enjoying it because it's fatty but it's delicious. Anyway, in Ukraine we use pork fat extensively in all types of versions for cooking, and we even have the Institute of Salo. Salo is the name for the pork's fat that we are using. So the Institute of Salo is exploring different good qualities of pork's fat and how it makes you healthy, actually. My dietitian is advising to eat 30 grams of salo a day, but it has to be raw or maybe salty. And salo is also, like raw salo is good with soya sauce. If you put raw onions, salo and soya sauce and spring it with soya sauce, it makes it a very, very delicious and filling dish. So, well, talking about pig's fat being good for you, talking about vareniki, our vareniki is almost ready. Now my mother-in-law has put it to boil. Now it's boiling, so it's almost done. Ви зараз будете виймати, так?
Да.
So now she's going to take it out. I'm speaking Ukrainian in my family, and now you'll see what's cooking. Our Thursday videos on what's cooking. I hope it adds more fun to your family activities. It shows that good example is contagious. So my mother-in-law is now taking out the vareniki like this. She puts it into a nice dish because we are going to serve it on a big family table. It's breakfast time, well, kind of late breakfast time, but there are lots of us here visiting, so I can't just wait. I don't smell it yet because vareniki actually do not have any specific smell. It smells when you put it on the table, when you put shkvarki on it, when you add sour cream. You don't put it inside, you just put it on a side, and you take it together. Well, I will not show you how we eat vareniki because then what you will do, you will just run uh, into your kitchen and start cooking yourself. This video is to inspire you to cook vareniki. And I'm sure if you Google the recipe for the dough, recipe for um, how to make it, you'll find plenty of stuff. So I'm not emphasizing too much on how to cook vareniki. The point is showing you that you can do it, and even when you are far away abroad, you can find the ingredients and just treat yourself to something very, very special and delicious. Now, if you are married to a Ukrainian lady, then nothing scares you. Remember, there are t-shirts like that. And so now, see what my mom is doing. We call our mothers-in-law mama. This is another tradition. Since I married, on a wedding day, I was asked, how are you going to call your mother, this woman? I say, this is my mother. This is my mother, has been my mother for 25 years. This August, I'm going to celebrate 25th wedding anniversary. And I absolutely love my in-laws. They are both alive and very active. And you can see this is the family kitchen with children's drawings on the walls, with everything that is actually necessary. So this is like very typical for Ukrainian family, how people live and what the kitchen looks like traditionally. And see, here's some more of Mama's vareniki. Here's Papa coming. This is Papa coming. He's making fuss of what I'm doing. I absolutely adore my family. And now we are going to go to the village tomorrow, but I'm not sure I will be able to stream from there because there will be more of my family. I can make a video if you want. Write it in the comments if you want to see what is a village like and how families gather in the villages, because we do keep together as Ukrainians, and even if some of us are living abroad and far away, we stick together, we stay in touch, we do online parties, even being celebrating some people are sitting at the table and some people are calling, and we are like making like drinking and taking toasts online. So well, to finish the video, I will I want to say this. Over the Easter, we cook lots of dishes, and what these dishes are depends on the region, depends on the family, depends on how much cooking the lady likes. And here are the little girls, as you can see. So this is Lubava. Yeah, Lubava. This is Lubava. This is Karina. Yes. So say hello.
Hello.
Ми в прямому ефірі. Yes. I'll just tell girls that they are live. So yes, you say Happy Easter and go away. So that's how it goes. So now you've joined my family, and you can see what it's like how friendly we all are, and that we cook vareniki for late breakfast. Thank you for watching. Ask your questions in the description, in the comments to this video. Write your comments. Give me more ideas on what you want to see about Ukraine and what you want to know about Ukraine, and I will answer your questions. Thank you for being with me, and thank you for standing with Ukraine. Love you. Bye.